Hey folks, Mike Johnson here. If it's got wheels and an engine, you're in the right place. On this channel, we dive into car repairs, maintenance tips, and everything you need to keep your ride running smooth. If you're into cars and want to keep learning, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it.
The Evaporative Emission Control System, EVAP, helps prevent fuel vapors from being released into the atmosphere. Depending on the problem encountered by the EVAP system, your car's main computer, often referred to as the powertrain control module, PCM, may record various diagnostic trouble codes, one of which is P0443. What does P0443 mean? Diagnostic Trouble Code, DDC, P0443 refers to the Evaporative Emission Purge control valve circuit. The code indicates that the PCM perceives a problem with the EVAP purge valve or its control circuit. Like P0443, P0444, EVAP purge control valve circuit open, and P0445, EVAP purge control valve circuit short-circuited, also relate to the purge control valve. Examples of other EVAP-related diagnostic trouble codes include P0440, P0449, P0452, P0453, and P0455, P0456. Diagnosis and repair of fault code P0440 may vary according to vehicle manufacturer. Note, although P0443 is a generic code specified by the Society of Automotive Engineers, SAE, the code definition may differ depending on the vehicle manufacturer. What are the symptoms of P0443? In many cases, the only symptom that would accompany the P0443 trouble code is a check engine light. However, you may observe other telltale signs, particularly if there are other codes stored in addition to P0443. If this is the case with your vehicle, the causes and symptoms may differ from those listed here. Here are the two most common symptoms: a check engine light on engine performance problems, such as rough running and hesitation. If the bleed valve is blocked open, the heart of the EVAP system is the charcoal cartridge, a device that traps fuel vapors when the engine is switched off. What causes code P0443? The following problems may cause the PCM to register a P0443 code: a faulty bleeder valve, problems with the bleed valve circuit, such as loose connections and damaged wires, a problem with the PCM. Rare. How to diagnose code P0443? As a general rule, a circuit fault or a problem with the bleed valve will trigger code P0443. Because diagnosis can be tricky, if you're not sure of your automotive aptitude, you may want to leave the task to a professional. However, if you'd like to carry out the diagnosis yourself, watch the videos below to get an idea of what's involved in the troubleshooting process. How to repair code P0443. By now, you've probably figured it out: there's no quick fix for code P0443. Complicating matters further is the fact that diagnosis and repair of the problem can vary from vehicle to vehicle. The canister purge valve is usually a solenoid-operated valve that is duty-cycled by the ECM to PCM to allow fuel vapors stored in the canister to enter the intake manifold. The ECM to PCM knows when it is purged, and there are cells in the algorithm map that take into account the purging of the cartridge. For air-fuel mixture control purposes, as the addition of fuel vapor to the intake has an impact on the fuel compensation strategy, cells where no purging is supposed to take place are flagged by the algorithm as no purge cells. The B+ side of the purge solenoid will typically be powered by a relay, and the ground side of the solenoid will be duty-cycled by the ECM to PCM as dictated by the algorithm. For a technical understanding of EVAP systems, you can read our discussion here. Once the engine is running and conditions are correct, the PCM controls the opening of the bleed valve to allow vapors to enter the engine. The vapors are then burned off during the normal combustion process.